Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike from Foreman. I'm here to help you guys get your first engineering job. Today, we're going to be talking about why you cannot find an engineering job and why you cannot get a job. The number one reason. Stay tuned. Let's get it. As you can see, guys, I'm not in my normal studio recording. It is actually here. It's going to turn on. You see it? It is 11:12. That's my wallpaper, by the way. It's 11:12 at night. And I'm doing the 75 hard challenge. I definitely recommend everyone to do that. But the main reason we're talking here today is to talk about why you cannot get an engineering job. On the channel, we talk about tips and tricks to find an engineering job, and we talk a lot about all the different strategies and different things that you can do. But you know, this is the number one reason why you guys are not going to be able to find a job, why you guys are struggling. And I mean, I talk with a lot of students on a daily basis through messaging calls or coaching calls. I mean, everything in person, and it's crazy. And I mean, this is the common trend, and not a lot of you realize that you're actually doing this, but it's beating test days. Okay, so the number one topic is going to be beating test days today. Okay, so for test days, what that means is you guys probably go through this and you know what I'm talking about. Test days. Okay, so let's say you have an exam or a project and you have to stay up all night the night before, or you have to like work super hard on that night, whatever it is, right? Well, you guys get through that one day, okay? Because you have to. You have to turn in the project, you have to work hard, you have to finish that one project because that's the only thing that matters, and that's the number one thing that you have to do, right? And you know, you get through, you feel good after you do it, don't you? You feel very, very good after you do it, don't you? Because right after you're done with that project, right after you turn it in, whether, I mean, even if it turns bad, you know, you worked hard, you worked as hard as you can, you were confident, you felt good about yourself, and you got the job done, right? So, I mean, that's the number one thing right there. You overcame that struggle, you beat that test day because you could have given up or half-assed the project or not given it a full effort, but you finished the project, right? So you could have half-assed it, and that right there is a test day because you could have taken the easy route, but you chose to take the hard route. Every student has gone through that. There's not one student that has not gone through that, okay? So you guys know what a test day is. Now, this is the number one reason why you're not finding a job and why you can't get a job and why you can't elevate, why you can't grow in your career, why you can't be good, because you only operate when you have to in that one situation. Now, imagine if you had test days every day. You probably have a test day 5 times a week. Maybe you're wanting to work out, you want to get physically fit. My arm got tired. Maybe you want to get physically fit. Maybe you want to grow as an engineer. Maybe you want to take an extra course. Maybe you want to study harder. Maybe you want to do better. Whatever it is that you want to do, you don't have to, probably, right? That personal development or that thing that's going to get you to the next position or the next level or the next stage in your career that's going to really push you to that limit or just grow, right? I mean, whatever it is, join the club, go do the project in the club. You probably don't want to do it, and it's going to take too much work. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to be stressed. You're not going to be able to do your homework and work and worry about this and worry about that. And that's just complaining, and that's you just not taking the test day seriously and not getting past the test day. If you overcome these test days every single day, right? Imagine you had 30 or 25 test days a month, because typically you might not have it like once or twice a week, whatever, right? 25 test days a month, and you only accomplish 4 of them on those exam days, right? Like, let's just say that's the case. Then that means you're losing compared to the people that are really overcoming and taking on those test days. So I'm just going to speak from experience from me, right? Because I mean, I've been through the struggle of that, and I've realized what I'm capable of and what I wasn't capable of back then because I just didn't put my mind to it, and I didn't really believe in myself or even know about this test day mentality. I mean, back when I used to struggle and back when I didn't have ambition or big goals, or, you know, when I got fired from Lockheed Martin, I mean, that's when I didn't know what test days were. And I struggled, I didn't do good, and, you know, I mean, my life reflected it. I wasn't happy in my relationship, I wasn't happy with my fitness, I wasn't happy with my work, I wasn't happy with anything because I failed every single test day because I was tired, or I wanted to play video games, or I just didn't want to do work, right? I did what I had to do. I had to maintain my scholarship, so I had to maintain my scholarship, so I did that. At least, thank God I did that. But at the same time, you know, those test days, they're not talked about a lot, right? Because school or your therapist or your counselor or your coworker or someone, if you say, oh, I had a busy day, you know, and, you know, I just want to do a little bit extra just to personally develop and work a little bit harder, everyone says, no, go take a rest. That's not going to cut it. If you want to be top 1% engineer and you want to actually get the job that you want to get, you're going to have to pass every single test day. And if you don't have these test days and you're just living a comfortable life, you need to push yourself harder, right? These test days are a sign you're growing and you're presented with the opportunity to do better. If you're not presented with these opportunities and these opportunities are test days, then you need to do more with your life. I'm ranting today, guys, just because I was thinking of video ideas, and I mean, this is so true for everyone. I'm not here to just preach and go crazy, but at the same time, maybe some of you need this. Maybe some of you need to hear this, because if you're struggling to find a job, you think you're applying to every position possible, doing 10 applications a day, going to networking events and doing this and that, but you know, I mean, the truth of the matter is that you can't wake up early to go do a quick workout, or you can't wake up early to finish an assignment early, or you can't wake up early to get to the event that you went to early, or you can't put full effort into an application. I mean, it's like, you know, if you're not putting in full effort to doing those things, you're not going to get a good result. I mean, this is just like in class, right? I mean, if you guys are aiming to get an A, you know what it takes to get an A, you just don't want to do it. You know, you have to go to all the study halls, you need to talk with your teacher during those hours. You have to study extra hard. You have to put in the work. You guys know what it takes to get an A, but you don't want to do it, right? Or if you know how to do it and you do it, then you know what I'm talking about, and you don't apply that in all areas of your life, right? So listen, this is the #1 reason why you're not getting an engineering job. You're not passing these test days. You're not taking these test days seriously. You're not working hard enough. You need to go form a win and trust the process. That's it. Today I was feeling this because at 8 o'clock, I could have easily went to bed because I was super tired, but I had a call with one of my buddies who I asked to be my best man in the wedding, and I got through the call. It was great. Obviously, I wanted to have the call, and then I had to respond to a lot of messages because I have a lot of clients I need to take care of because they trust me, they trust the process, and I need to help them form a win because that's why I was put on this earth. And I had a bunch of other messages I needed to answer for work and some emails, and I needed to make this video for you guys because I know that this video is going to touch someone, it's going to change someone's life, and that's why I had to make it. So that's why I'm here. It's a test day for me, and I had to get my outside workout in because I'm doing 75 hard. So you guys need to go do 75 hard. If not, you'll do it later because it's going to be part of my program at some point. This is a mandatory thing that I think all engineers should have to do. So listen, guys, go crush the week. Hopefully this wasn't too serious for you. If it was, you need to toughen up a little bit, go do some push-ups. But guys, listen, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Go crush the week, kill it, go get your job.